press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
Omar dropped it.
It seems that the Indian Air Force is not in favor of acquiring 127 fifth-generation fighter aircraft from Russia due to the very high cost involved in the project. It in turn wants to back the AMCA project. The Air Force has its reservations on the program, mainly on 3 points. First, the project cost is very high and way beyond what the Indian Air Force had expected. Second, the learning curve is not there, as the project is already in its advanced stage, and the stealth technology of the plane is not as advanced as that of the other similar planes. India has spent close to $300 million on the preliminary design phase. Russia is demanding $6.7 billion as the development cost of the planes, which is coming to be much higher than what India had perceived. Sources said, with the investment of $6.7 billion, India will receive only 4 prototypes of the Fgfa aircraft, and India will have to pay $135 million per aircraft for each of the 127 planes, which would be ready for induction only after 2027. Sources also said the cost per aircraft at the time of delivery in 2027, due to high inflation in defense steels, would come around $250 million, thus bringing the total project value to around $32 billion. The maintenance cost of the planes is also expected to be very high, and similar to Sukhoi 30 MKI, whose maintenance and upkeep has been quite demanding in 20 years in the force. The Wall Street Journal has reported that the Pentagon is planning to conduct more regular patrols in the South China Sea. There will be as many as 2 to 3 patrols every month to assert freedom of navigation in disputed waters claimed by China. The aim is to create a more consistent posture to counter China's maritime claims. US officials declined to say where or when the new patrols would be made, but said that the plan developed by the US Pacific Command calls for 2 or 3 freedom of navigation operations per month over the next few months, and future patrols also could include US military aircraft, as well as US Navy warships. Annual shipping trade worth $5 trillion passes each year through South China Sea, and it is believed to have vast oil and gas deposits. China claims nearly all of the sea, and its claims overlap with Vietnam, Philippines, Malaysia, and Brunei, as well as Taiwan. The armies of India and Nepal have begun the joint military exercise in the western part of the Himalayan country. The exercise started on 3rd September and will last till 16 September. This is the 12th edition of the exercise, and around 350 troops from each side are taking part in the exercise. According to Indian Army officials, among the series of military training exercises which are undertaken with different countries, it is the largest in terms of troop participation. The battalion-level joint training exercise between the two armies will focus on operations in mountainous terrain by facilitating interoperability. The Nepal Army said that the joint exercise will provide the two armies a platform to exchange experiences, ideas, and skills.
Of this material world.